I spent £1,184.48 on Facebook ads at 18. Here are the top 5 things I learned. Number 1, Facebook is not always in your control. The life of a person with a Facebook ad account can be very difficult, very frustrating, and very confusing with Facebook. This is because there are many flaws with Facebook. These include ad account violations, unexplained rejected ads, unexplained decreases in ad performance, and for the unlucky some, fully banned ad accounts. I'm sorry to all them people because there is no way that you're getting your account back. You need to understand when starting Facebook that these things are going to happen. You simply just have to be ready to adapt and try to work around these issues when they arise. It honestly feels like you're going to war with Facebook at some points. Getting that out of the way, this brings me nicely on to number 2. Don't rely on one ad, just keep testing. The reason I say this is from my experience. I had an ad that had a 3 times ROAS, which is a 3 times return on ad spend. It had loads of comments and it had loads of reactions, this gaining the social proof of the post and actually increasing clicks and increasing sales. However, this was the only ad that was making me any sales per day. But then I woke up in the morning, everything was fine, went on, checked my Facebook ads, and I got that message. Your ad has been rejected for policy violations. This meant all of them likes, all them comments, all them shares, all them reactions were completely gone. Not having these reactions and these comments would reduce my clicks and would also reduce my sales, because a lot of people actually click on Facebook ads when they do have that social proof. Now this brings me back to the point. Because I wasn't testing any other ads in the background, I was literally just focusing on this one ad. This meant I was now sitting there with this policy violation, the ad being rejected. I was sitting there with no ads and making no sales. The lesson to be learnt here is to always test and try new creatives. Even if you're making 20 sales per day, 100 sales per day with one ad and you've got no other ads running, you need to start trying to find winners and getting some more winning ads. And I know testing new creatives can actually sometimes not make you any money, or actually can make you lose some money through testing. This would bring down your overall ROAS. However, for the long term, you really need to find as many winning ads that you can to maximize your growth. This means that your account is not in the position to just die overnight, like some people. Third point that I learned is to stop single interest targeting. Facebook is now focused on automated detail targeting. This means that Facebook will find and target the correct target audience for your product. Facebook will be able to find an audience way better than you'll be able to just pick an interest. This means that targeting a single interest in an ad set can be very ineffective and can also cost you a lot of money. It can also cause a big mess in your Facebook account having so many ad sets for different interests. So what you could do instead is you could use broad targeting, or you can use what's called an interest stack. An interest stack is used to push Facebook in the right direction to find that target audience. This interest stack allows you to steer Facebook in the right direction with a bunch of different interests instead of just one. If you do this, your ad set should look like this instead of this. A lot more easy to manage and also a lot more effective. I lost a lot of money putting different interests into each different ad set, where I should have just been piling them all into one. From now on, use interest stacking instead of just putting one interest in one ad set. Number 4 is to use broad targeting. Broad targeting once again allows Facebook to do what Facebook does best, finding your target audience. Broad targeting also allows Facebook to have a much larger audience. This also gives you a much larger chance to scale if you do find a winning creative. The success of your ad is now mostly influenced by the creative itself. This brings me on to the 5th and final point. Focus on creating and optimizing creatives all the time. Without a doubt, the most important part of an ad is the actual ad creative. This could be either video or photo. I wish I knew when advertising on Facebook, focus more on optimizing that creative to get much better results. Testing and optimizing features of the video, such as the hook, the thumbnail, and the video length, and much more. This allowing you the knowledge in the future to create ads that have the highest click-through rate, lowest cost per click, and lowest CPM. Doing this allows you to understand all of the components of what a successful ad actually is. One thing I also want to say is that I am aware that testing new creatives all the time can reduce your ROAS and overall profit, but it is very important to keep your ad account refreshed and to also be finding them new creatives so that you can scale to large amounts of revenue. Well, that's it for my first video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you actually learned something from this video, and I hope you want to see more videos of this type of content. So please hit the subscribe button to follow along with my new videos. I'm going to be releasing a video once a week hopefully, and also please hit the like button. Thanks very much. See you.